YouTube world, what's up? So yeah, of course I got out of the shower. I wanted to talk about a video response I saw. Elliot Hulse, yeah, I've mentioned him a couple times though. Love the guy though. His advice, at least what he says though, his when he shares his thoughts and experiences through his videos though, to share with everybody though. I like what he says though. Some stuff I agree, some stuff I don't though. But the stuff that I do agree, definitely, just it's just worth a watch. So his because he has a strength camp channel, and then he has like I guess you could say just like a not like a personal channel, but he answers personal questions about life outside of fitness and working out. And one of the videos that I saw was, you know, you have no friends because I guess you could say you're a pussy though, or whatever the video was. And I honestly gotta say, I do agree with him. Most of it, you know. I guess you could say the only part that I maybe would disagree with. I mean, he could be a little harsh. Then again, though, he was born at a different time. Though, like, I'm talking about somebody who was born after 1983, but before 1994. Like, let's say in your mid 20s. Why do we seem like we're so soft these days? Are we really pussies though? Think about it. Just think about this though. How many people do guys, females, well, especially guys though, that are 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 years old, like early mid 20s, still living at home with mom and dad? I know, I know how hard it could be out there though, but also it's like I always hear the saying, lately, the new norm, the new normal, like, going back to school. You could be, whatever, 26, 27. Back whatever, 10, 15 plus years ago, if you were not like a medical student or a law student, and you were that age, and you were in college, and was taking classes, that would just be weird, unusual. Now it's almost normal. But why is that? Why is it that we seem like we almost let what's going on in our society kind of, I guess you could say, push us around? Technically, we are being pushed around, and we're letting it being pushed around, of events, though. Yes, the economy hasn't been good in the last 5 years, 6 years. With all this social media stuff, networking that's been going around, stress is on the rise. But why are we letting it? Why are we saying, "Oh, that's okay. It's just that it's different now." Why can't we Why can't young people like me? I'm gonna sound all preachy, just all spiritual kind of preacher type person, whatever thing, but saying that if we come together though, we could beat this and fight this. I know that sounds like it's like a, a bullshit artist though. I was thinking of the movie History of the World Part 1 on that one. No, but honestly though, why are it just, and it's common though, why are we letting bad things in society dictate of what we can and can't do in our lives? Yeah, you don't want to move out of your parents' house because you don't guarantee a certain amount of income is coming in though. But in a way, you still could afford it though. However, money will be tight. Why are you scared to try it though? What could happen? Okay, you can't afford it anymore and you have to move back. Okay, you move back. That's a step back though. And just get back up though. It's like we're afraid to fall. We want to keep going and going, but we're afraid to fall. School. School it's one thing though. It's getting more and more expensive, and people are not going to classes. And why does it seem like with more and more and more education, we're getting more and more stupid? I don't get that. But here was the thing, the little thing that with Elliot though, that maybe he would have a little bit of a kind of difference on thought, that in a way we can be pussy, but it's not that bad. At least as described. He's saying that we're just what what the hell? Like, we are nannied and nurtured. I mean, that is true to some extent though, but there are some people out there who are young and they've accomplished a lot in their lives. That's usually because they acted on it and they got luck, and yes, they're in a way, they got that luck that their time has come. And there's going to be those people that, hey, my time will be here. I just got to keep working at it. So maybe if Elliot was born 10 years later, though, he might have a certain understanding. But I could see where he's coming from. And Elliot, if you ever do watch this video, I'm not trying to disagree with you saying that, oh, you know, you're full of it. Why? Yeah, if you were born during our time, you have a better understanding. But in a way, though, he is somewhat right. Because he also describes an analogy about a bird. You know, like the eagle. Like when they're just born, they're little, and they're still being nurtured by mom, though. And then when it's time for them to, you know, go out there in the world, do their own thing, what they do is they're pretty much gonna throw them off that cliff, and they gotta spread their wings. They gotta fly. And if nothing happens, dead. Yeah, gone. Huh? That means they weren't ready. And if they are ready, they're gonna keep going, and they're off. You know. Unfortunately, though, we don't have that because, yeah, in a way, we, like government and all these social welfare programs stuff are in a way don't allow that anymore, though. You know, imagine being 26-year-old male, 25-year-old male, or whatever, back in the 70s. You're living at home with mom and dad, and you're still trying to make it through college. If you did start right after high school, though, you didn't hear that much, though. You know, that's because those kind of programs and stuff to help you move on with life in a way didn't exist. You had to do it. You had to go out there and you had to work. You had to earn it. And unfortunately, it's what I'm saying is, though, it's easier to become a freeloader now than it was back then. So, after making all this pointless rant, we are pussies, though, but at the same time, we could do better, though. And we just gotta stop letting things come in our way, you know, stop, you know, saying, listening to certain authoritative figures saying, oh, you can't do that. I mean, if you're not harming anybody or not breaking, like, serious laws or anything, I mean, go after it, go do it, you know. That's just my intake, though. You know, I'm 26 years old, I live by myself, I'm paying for everything, though. However, I'm not going to be going to college this semester. It's just my choice, though. Could I afford it? Hell fucking no, I can't. Financially, it's not going to cover that much, so, and I'm not taking out a student loan. That's the thing, though. Stay out of debt, though. Stay out of debt. You can't be guaranteed for sure if you're going to pay a loan back when you take one out, though. You know, whether it's like for school, the bank, car, it's very risky. Don't do it. And I know it's going to sound weird to say, wait a minute, you just said to do this and that, you know, go after it, though. why are you now sounding like you're being all conservative and hesitating? However, though, that is one thing though back then, at least what I've heard, that a lot of people, young people, if they avoided debt back then, they had to go out and they had to work and earn their money. They didn't take the easy way. They took the hard way. And that's why they're there where they are today. The people who took the easy way are still getting fucked while paying debts. That kind of makes any sense. Anyways, though, I'm pretty sure this video might not make sense to most people, but it's just my thought, my intake on it, though. And I do agree with, Elliot on the most part of it, though. We need to grow up and stop being pussies. Let our balls hang and just go for it, though. If we know that, hey, the worst that could happen is we just have a setback, though. Without trying to be, avoiding huge debt or getting killed or in jail, then if we can avoid that, hey, that's good, If the only worst thing that can happen is you get back home to mom and dad or something, hey, it's not that bad. You can always get back up and do it again. Don't be afraid to fall, because you can get back up. Alright? Out. Peace.